Okay, so welcome back to the channel, guys. We're back with Dragon Age Inquisition.
Wardens
So when we
don't
left
say
off, we just got
anything.
back here.
They just go to work.
A lot of good it did them.
And we're just going to start off by going around to all the companions, because I've noticed a couple of them actually have missions. So as you can see here, Blackwall apparently has one. Just go have a little nose at him. Sup,
Want a
Blackwall?
drink? I've a hankering for company.
Okay, what's the issue? It's weird the tavern's empty.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
What? I hope you kicked him.
Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn
Blackwall.
thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door.
Sorry,
I
Blackwall,
could
you don't
told
have my respect
father,
anymore, bro.
Or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You couldn't have been the only one there, and no one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the
trust me,
noose
I'm
myself.
already cursing you out, bro.
We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky
Oh
there
yeah,
are
I would have gone
people
and
like
kicked
you
him in the head.
world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Yep. You have... I have zero respect for you, Blackwall. Right, what we got here?
I wonder who knows. Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Morrigan, a humble bard.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Making coin is important.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Look, it's saying you've got a quest.
There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Okay. Well, what's up?
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
No kidding.
Hey, you need me?
No,
you
but
later,
why are
Bob.
you saying that?
Nice talking.
Okay, maybe the quest is literally just to talk to the people. You're good, Sutherland?
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your
Don't know what the guy in the corner is
outfitted
there
me,
doing.
And I got training to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Okay.
Something like that.
Sera, where's your door shut?
One for the Empress. For Gaspar. Briala. The Duchess. And Coryphus. Right in the dangle bag.
Coryphus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson
good
from
idea.
all this?
Put them inside the envelope.
Never sleep with an Empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
I think Celine did the right thing for Orlais.
Right, because that was all the plan and not dumb luck. Dumb luck named you. Watch out, yeah. The hole in the sky didn't start their war. Stupid people did that. Still going to be plenty of those after Coryphions is dead.
Yep, and enough for you to shoot with your arrows. Let's go speak with Cole. He's probably still peeved off with me. I'm back.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
I think I'm 90 something.
Those weren't their faces.
I'll talk to you later.
We ought to introduce
How
you to
do you
what
know?
masks are, Cole. Oh, I think that's Cassandra. That's why I can't get there. Oh, it's not. Who is it? Sir Morris.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose.
I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais.
Yeah,
She
she
continues to serve,
was a
just
numbskull.
not at the fore.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Why? It's a big thing.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
It's the same as ours,
My
dude.
family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
As you were.
Oh, bless him.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Let's make a sad weapon. Mark's mangled mace.
We are honored to serve.
Surgeon. Oh, this is our doctor's place. Cassandra?
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
What do I say? Like, do you like butter on your toast?
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
I think you'd make an excellent Divine.
Truly? I never look good in hats. Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker,
Means
I
there's
did
an
what
enemy
I was
nearby.
told.
He's popped out the ground
My
for a
faith
limited time.
demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So look around to see where people are running from.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh,
He
he
is?
blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Yeah, I don't think Leliana should be. I think Cassandra is the person to vote for here. Speak with Varric. Oh wait, we should probably go speak to Blackwall again. I am. Depends on who we're in the party with.
There must be something here.
Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong. More importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. Where the frick is Blackwall gone? Damn it! Where's he gone? Oh, there's an upstairs. Right, that's that. Okay. Dennett! Oh, you're not Dennett.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Leliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Okay. Lieutenant Cyril Monet, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937, was captured and allied. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Monet insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. His captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Monet is to be executed within the week in Val Royal. Okay.
Is this what war is like?
Never been in one. Can't fight.
Right, let's go speak with Varric.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
The Bianca.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the Free Marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Will do, Varric. Enter Valamar. I've been development
There are
already.
spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
I hope you know that I didn't turn over Briala lightly. If I'd had another option...
What? Why would I disapprove of... Oh, because we're both elves. I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Nor should you. You're not defined by the shape of your ears. They're not your people.
No, they are not. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, Briala did what she could. She was an admirable woman, even if her gambit failed.
You're an admirable man. Not many people know who they are the way you do.
Thank you. Both for saying that and for seeing that. Few in this world can see me, instead of just seeing a pair of pointed ears. Hello.
We'll talk later.
Dorian.
See if Varric's got anything else to add.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Yep, no, we're backing out of that one. Gotta harvest our stuff. Oh, just. Oh, hey, who's the kid?
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
That's not such a terrible thing, is it?
No, I just don't know why your people want to look like that.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see
That's
what's
Alistair's
on your
kid.
hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally. I didn't know you had a son. Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome. Will his father be joining us as well? I have raised Kieran on my own for quite some time now, as was my preference from the start. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence. He seems like a fine young man, but not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
A valid point. You. You're a fancy looking fellow in a weird outfit. Let's see. Let's go see Dorian. Oh, I don't want to see Vivienne, thank you. Unless I have to. Ugh, fine, I'll talk for a minute.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
I don't know, I reckon I could smack Tevinter into behaving.
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried that.
I'm sure I can murder a few people, make it interesting.
Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I should go.
I do.
Yeah, that's relating to number 2, where we went to the party and everything tasted of despair. Oh.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
Of course. Everyone wants help. It's about time you asked.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivienne. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
That's fair.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Okie dokie then. I think I've spoken to everybody now, except Leliana, and I'm not going to do that. Let's go do some judging.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own
Yep, we found him. We found the mayor.
He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Probably.
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
The Blight was your undoing. Let it also be your means of redemption. I give you to our allies in the Grey Wardens, to fight Darkspawn until the calling takes you.
I don't deserve the honor, your worship, but I'll do my best.
You got a huge freaking ear, dude. Did you get punched in it? Cauliflower ears and all that lot.
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florianne. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
Are you serious? I did my part. She's dead.
Yeah, she's in a box there. Literally.
That was the
in
time
several
allotted
pieces.
for rebuttal.
Given the size
Her
of the box.
crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Community service! Yes!
I call for rehabilitation. The skull shall do public theatre about the evils of evil. I also judge the box. End table for orphans.
That's quite enough, Inquisitor. Point taken.
Oh, that was fun. We judged a dead woman and her box. Dead woman has to go do community service, and the box is an end table for orphans. Oh my god. That's almost as good as attacking my fort with a goat. Oh my god. Is Dragon Age Inquisition. I killed a clan chief's son, and
it's time to plan our next attack.
His father
What's the state of
responded
the
by
Inquisition?
launching
We're
goats
well
at the side of the
loved in
fort.
Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus
There's
his
even an
army of
animation
pet
for it.
demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area? His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more.
What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Okay.
This is an Eluvian, an
Yeah,
elven
Meryl
artifact
had one, just
from
smaller.
a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Eluvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
God, giants must have stepped through there. It's tall, but not wide, so...
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
Pretty, though.
I call it
If
a
somewhat gloomy.
crossroads, a place where all Eluvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Eluvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Eluvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the fate in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the anchor.
He learned of the Eluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Well, what do you think we've been doing this whole freaking time? I'm sure Solas would love to see one of these mirrors. Now can I go see the war table? I got some stuff to do. Yeah, what?
There is a problem that needs your attention, Inquisitor.
Thank you, I think.
Inquisitor. Right, I got a ton of freaking things to do now. Right, what have we got? Harvest of History, False Accusations, Annexing Kirkwall. Excuse you? Dozens are still large. The fanatic Anders must be brought to justice. No longer being silly, still home to many of his known associates, I thus resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders. But Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. The city's resistance opposes me. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and for all of the free marches. To staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavour, that Kirkwall may be brought under control before more innocents are harmed.
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
Do we side with Aveline or thingy? In the dark. Patrol for the crew. Van Loren. Ooh, so we should go check it out. Gather coin, diverting soldiers. Oh, that must be the fellow who was after us. Gamod. The Elamond. Who? Favor returned. Support Cassandra, okay.
Yes, please. Okay. Oh. So we have a lot of missions here. What do I need to do for... Wait, let's see. There is no time for us to dance, but perhaps I might claim that dance you have for now. You may not be familiar with the Alamand. It's a prelude to every great movement in music and in the game. I'd be happy to teach you the steps. To begin, the couples form 2 lines facing one another. Blah blah blah. Beautiful place. Recently lost its lord to the Civil War. On the western edge of Yellen, the hopeful young Comte de Poisson stands lining up his little toy soldiers for a quick and quiet invasion. Surely you could not leave the poor boy without a dance partner. If the Inquisition defines lordless Yellen, it might perhaps be considered your property. So I'm guessing... What's this? Is it from a cloaked woman who's revered with Lady Colombe on the entrance? Yeah. Yeah, no.
Inquisitor.
Liliana's right. She's up to something. What do I need for that then? Whew. Do...
Inquisitor.
Yeah, screw it. Having you do that. Oh boy. Right then, guys. So we're going to leave that. Going to leave this video here for the moment. We've got a fair few quests on the go. So you saw the war table. I've had like 50 million on there. I hope you guys have enjoyed anyway. As you guys know, we've picked up not that. Oh, not that either. Thank you, journal. As you can see, we have a few of these. So, Kyer Oswin. Oh, okay. World map. So I've done that. But I think that's what Josephine is waiting on. Valamar. Awesome job. So, in the next video, we're going to work on all our private, personal companion missions. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, we shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.